Hi, welcome to my views and news. Some new stories from Ethiopia. First one is from Tigray, where Tigrayan news outlets, Tigrayan activists, diaspora community have been campaigning for accountability. They've been saying that human rights abuses were committed in the 2 year long war. Thousands of women were raped in Tigray allegedly. What is happening in Tigray now? A horrific murder happened around a week ago of a girl, but Tigray leadership is silent. What happened during Ashinda festival? Were women harassed? Details for you of this horrific murder about which Tigray fighters, Tigray military men are being accused. Secondly, Amhara region of Ethiopia, where clashes are ongoing in South Gondar. South Gondar is a busy front for the last 2 days. And what is happening in South Gondar is going to have its impact on Gondar city and Bahirdar. Fano fighters are trying to cut off a main road which connects Gondar with Bahirdar. We have details for you about the clashes, where clashes are ongoing, and what is the impact of these clashes on the situation in Bahirdar and Gondar cities. Firstly, viewers, we fully back the calls for accountability. I've been calling for investigations into human rights abuses committed in Tigray, Amhara, Afar regions during the 2 year long war. Definitely some abuses were committed. But Tigrayans mainly claim that they were the victims. Their women were the victims, that the women went through a trauma. They were sexually abused and no accountability. Back then, Tigrayan outlets, activists, diaspora community accused both Eritrean military and Ethiopian forces. So it means that after Pretoria deal, things should have changed in Tigray. But on the ground, it seems that security situation is deteriorating. Just 2 days ago, a hand grenade was thrown at a nightclub in Mekelle, and the accused is a veteran, a TDF member. 5 were killed, several were injured. Before that, a horrific incident happened, but Tigray media remained silent. Shameless silence from Tigray TV, DWTV, and Tigray interim government. It's good to see some Tigrayan activists. They are raising their voice in support of the girl murdered. Who is this girl? What happened? It was the 20th of August when Ashinda celebrations were underway in Tigray, women's festival, and 2 ladies were on their way towards Desta Hotel in Mekelle. Zaidu Haftu and Samhil Gebrisgar. The 2 were on their way when a vehicle with some men inside tried to abduct the girls. The man in the vehicle sexually harassed Zaidu and Samhil. They grabbed, the 2 girls resisted. People did not help the 2 girls, or there were no passerbys. The men in the vehicle, they grabbed Zaidu Haftu by her and they dragged her. The vehicle drove over Zaidu's body. She died. The other girl, Samhil, was injured. I think she's a lawyer. She was taken to a hospital, Tigray's either referral hospital. It happened on 20th of August at around 7 p.m. local time near Desta Hotel. Now, Samuel is receiving treatment at Makele's either referral hospital, but she is not being allowed to be interviewed. Military police officials are deployed there. No one is allowed to talk to Samuel. Why? Some activists are claiming that a military vehicle was involved in this incident. The man who killed Zaidu was in a military vehicle, though unconfirmed. But most sources say that military men, TDF members are involved in this incident. That is why military and police, they have taken over the hospital, the place where Samuel is being kept, and she is inaccessible. Media is not being allowed to interview him. Activists are not being allowed to contact Samuel Gabriel. Question is, where is Tigray interim government? Shameless silence of Getachew administration. Where is he? He is quick to tell the people of his meetings with foreign diplomats. He is quick to tell that locusts have invaded and he needs international support. When his people are dying, when an innocent girl has been murdered, he is silent. Nowhere to be seen. Where is Tigray TV, DWTV, which claimed that they were working for, they were voice of the voiceless? When strikes were conducted on DWTV, they said it was an attack on freedom of media. Where is freedom of media when your people are dying, your people are being harassed, women are being raped, and you're silent? Shameless silence, I would say. And the two news outlets, DWTV, Tigray TV, they were silent about the grenade attack too at the nightclub. I reported that yesterday. It happened day before yesterday. After that, and some other news outlets reported. Then we saw that Makele police confirmed the attack. So, and apart from this incident which happened in Makele, people say that several other incidents happened involving harassment during Ashinda festival. Women were harassed. Some say in some cases they were raped too, though unverified. But most are confirming harassment at these Ashinda celebrations in Tigray. This is what you call lawlessness. Is this what the Tigray women fought for? They fought on two fronts. These Tigrayan ladies, they fought alongside their men, and then they took care of the households too. So they were fighting on dual fronts. And some have lost their brothers, their husbands, their fathers, and still they're surviving. What they deserve is respect, support. But they're being dragged along vehicles, they're being trampled, their bodies being trampled over. Is this what these women fought for? Alarming incident. I think Tigray government will have to be government. Is it government? If it is government, it will have to ensure accountability of those who are involved in this heinous incident. Getachow's silence is shameful. Again, I would say he should speak. He should assure the ladies, the women of Tigray that they are safe, that no one will be allowed to harass them. But so far, silence. But again, I would say I would appreciate several Tigray activists, mainly based abroad, who are speaking, who are condemning the incident, who are demanding investigation. This pressure should continue on Tigray interim government. Secondly, viewers, Amhara region of Ethiopia, where for the government Fano is finished, but nothing is finished on the ground. Last night I reported about re-entry of Fano fighters in Debre Morkos. Confirmed. There was heavy fighting in Debre Morkos yesterday, last night too. Now another zone. Debre Morkos is in East Gojam. And in this video, I'm going to focus on South Gondar. In South Gondar and South Gondar, North Gondar, South Gondar, Volo border areas, Fano fighters are carrying out attacks. They're trying to cut off a key road which connects Bahirdar with Gondar. Heavy fighting ongoing in Vrata. Vrata is situated between Bahirdar and Gondar. It's called Vrata Junction too because road from Bahirdar, from Gondar and from Debre Tabor meet in Vrata. So Vrata is very strategic place. If Vrata is under Fano control, it means that Gondar and Bahirdar are disconnected. Heavy fighting in Vrata, Fano fighters are there. Traffic flow completely suspended according to most sources. Firstly. Secondly, Debre Tabor. Fano fighters lost Debre Tabor a few days ago, if you remember. I did a video on that. Ethiopian military took full control of Debre Tabor around a week ago. But again, things are changing. Heavy fighting ongoing inside Debre Tabor and in the outskirts of Debre Tabor. Debre Tabor is in a valley. To the east and west of Debre Tabor, there are high mountains. Military has been trying to dislodge Fano fighters from these high places, but they managed to come back and they are fighting in the outskirts of Debre Tabor city. Some say inside Debre Tabor city too. So military's control of Debre Tabor in danger. There is no consolidated control of military of these cities. Military takes control of town cities, Fano fighters withdraw, then they start re-attacking these town cities. This is what is happening in Debre Tabor. And reportedly from Debre Tabor, these Fano fighters will try to reach Ibnath. There is already ongoing heavy clashes, heavy fighting in Ibnath too. From Ibnath, obviously, they can move towards Wag Himra. But the target now is Debre Tabor, Vrata and Ibnath. Fourthly, they are trying to put pressure upon Gondar once again from two sides, from northern and southern sides. I told you about a place to the south of Gondar which came under the control of Fano fighters 2 to 3 days ago. Now Debark is the town where fighting ongoing. In the vicinity of Debark town, fighting ongoing. It means that Debark to Gondar road is being targeted. This is a very important strategy of Fano fighters. They are trying to attack main roads. They are trying to attack the towns which are on main roads leading towards big towns, big cities. For example, if Debark is cut off, if Debark or the surroundings of Debark come under Fano control, it means that Gondar to Debark road will be cut off. If Vrata is under Fano control, it means that Gondar Bahirdar road is going to be cut off. This is what happened in Debre Morkos, that Fano fighters carried out an ambush on an ENDF convoy moving from Dajan towards Debre Morkos. Traffic flow suspended, then ENDF were relocated from Debre Morkos towards some other areas. Fano fighters entered Debre Morkos. They were there in the outskirts waiting for the right time, carrying out attacks on ENDF reinforcements, ENDF convoys around Debre Tabor. Same is happening, I think, here too. around Gondar and Bahirdar. They're not in Gondar, Bahirdar. But again, they might try to encircle Gondar and Bahirdar by carrying out small scale attacks on ENDF units which are moving around Gondar and Bahirdar reportedly. So overall, South Gondar is the new front, we can say, where Fano fighters are trying to lay partial siege to Bahirdar. Not complete siege, it's difficult now. But they want to ensure that Wollo and Gondar are cut off. And here, experienced colonels are leading. In this area, Colonel Fantahun Muhabau is leading Fano factions. He is overall head of all Fano factions too. It was declared a few weeks ago that he would lead all Fano factions and no opposition from anyone. People say, did all Fano factions agree to appoint Colonel Fantahun? Question: did anyone disagree with that decision? I did not hear from any Fano faction disagreeing with the decision that Colonel Fantahun was in charge of all military operations. So he is their experienced man, and that is why on this front, South Gondar front, South Gondar Wollo front, this Fano faction has managed to prove that it is very organized. And in terms of military strategy too, Colonel Mogazigai, Colonel Fantahun, the Fano factions have proven they are very skilled and organized. And from here, you'll see they'll try to make a move towards Bahirdar or towards Gondar. Thanks for watching.